Morning, lovies. Happy hump day. So right now I'm uploading the vlog from yesterday. I went to class last night, so I just kind of chit chatted with y'all yesterday. Today I had to go to therapy for my anxiety, and I had to do lab. No, I had to do English, and I had to do the class, not the lab, the anatomy class, not the actual lab. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I had brought my math book because my teacher, he's not using it along with the class. I mean, he is, but then he's not. You know how some of those teachers do. They just go off their own thing. As long as it's referring to the back to the book, then the curriculum's okay. So I'm going to do some practice problems out of there because, I'm telling you, math is like not my strong suit. Like, I just don't care for it. It's just so boring. Anyway, so I've decided I'm going to do a vlog channel, you guys. Yeah, like I was telling y'all yesterday, I was thinking, just keep my videos separate because right now I'm flooding my main channel with a lot of daily vlogs, I'm seeing. And that wasn't the main focus for my main channel. It's for my natural hair. So as y'all can see, like, it's big as fuck right now. Like, it's very, very big. But I need to trim it. So I know I'm gonna probably have to trim about half an inch off because I technically haven't trimmed all summer, just about. So it's time for a good trim because you don't have to trim every month, but some people do. Or some people go through, and I think it's called, I'm trying to think of what it is, where you put your hair in a 2-strand twist, and then whatever flyaways you see standing up, you cut those off. That is a very tedious process, and I couldn't do it. And I know Alexa couldn't do it because she might accidentally cut something off. Yes, babe. I think you might accidentally cut something off. I'm going to do it on a day where, like, I don't have nothing to do. And I'm going to have to do it on, like, dry hair. Not real dry hair, but it's gonna have to be like almost like dry hair. Well, when I mean like dry hair, you guys, I mean like old hair. Like my ear broke out. I had my earring on, cause I don't buy all that real jewelry and all that kind of stuff. But my ear, like, it broke out, and like it looked so nasty to me. Like, I saw it this morning when I was in the shower, cause I have a shower mirror. And so I can make sure I'm washing my face really good so I can see myself. And I was looking at my ear, and it's always this one. Like, anytime I wear earrings, just about now, like, it's always this ear that it gets irritated. And it might just be I just might not be able to wear costume jewelry, but that's gonna suck because I like the costume jewelry because you can change it up, and I like a lot of gold pieces. And gold is expensive, real gold. And I've had a few pieces of, like, jewelry and stuff like that, but I've kind of lost it, and I don't want to pay a lot of money for stuff like that. I'm not really keeping up for it. Like, the only thing I think I really, really and truly would keep up with is, like, a wedding ring. I talked to my mom last night. I'm ready to see her, you guys, so I'm just ready to see her. So prayerfully, if everything goes like it's supposed to, then we'll be in Orlando next Friday. Whatnot. So tomorrow night I have to go to my actual lab class, and y'all, we're gonna have to dissect a rat, and I think that shit is like so fucking disgusting. Okay, I'll probably do. I've never dissected a rat, a frog, or anything like that. Like, when I had anatomy and physiology honors in high school, we had to dissect the sheep heart and a cow eye. Yeah, it was like 2 things we got to dissect, and I dealt with that, okay, because the heart, I mean, it's just like, it's, it's solid, it's not weird or anything like that. When you cut into it, it looks like an actual, like, heart. I'm not looking forward to dissecting the rat. Not looking forward to that at all. Hopefully I'll get paired with somebody who's really cool and doesn't mind, like, actually doing it. I might, I'm probably gonna, because you have to interact with the class, you guys, of course, to get the grade. So I might just take a couple of tools, and, might, identify, kidneys, heart, trachea, lung, bladder, urethra, stuff like that. It's just nasty. It just, y'all, my skin is crawling thinking about it. I hope we don't have to dissect no rat tomorrow. If we have to dissect a rat tomorrow, you guys, I'm gonna freak out. I promise. I'm scared of, like, rodents. Like, I'm not scared of frogs because, the only thing they can do is just hop on you and, whatever. But there are poisonous frogs, but still, I could do better with a frog than dealing with a rat. Like, a rat is just like disgusting to me. Like, I'm probably, oh my god, oh my gosh. So it's studying time. It's lunch. So studying inequality. So I'm just gonna do some of these problems so that way I can get familiar with it. So that way when the test comes next week, I'll be better prepared. But yeah, this chapter is on inequalities pretty much. Such a fucking headache, but it's cool. Are y'all students like me? I feel like I'm always studying, always, all the time. Tired. Hey, lovies. So, I'm sitting up here, at my therapy, well, at the office, waiting to go in. My appointment's not until 4, but I just didn't want to have to ride all the way home and waste gas again like I did yesterday with all that other shit. So, I'm just sitting up here answering some questions. Well, because my appointment was last week, but I had to cancel it because I wasn't going to be able to make it. So I had completely forgotten to do it until today. So I feel kind of bad about it, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. So I don't know, you guys, therapy has been very therapeutic for me. It has really helped me a lot, and I was just glad that I was able to, you know, get help with my anxiety and my depression, because what triggers my anxiety mainly is stress, and it's whatever the stress may be. So if it can be my relationship, if something's going on with us, which is very rare, you know, with work or school or family or anything of that sort, and then you know, it'll trigger my anxiety, and then it'll make me anxious, you know, and then the anxiety will trigger my depression. And I really don't get depressed like that, really, but if something is like really troubling going on in my life, like for instance, when I first moved back here, when I first moved back to Pensacola in 2009, I was very depressed. I really was, because I didn't have a job, and you know, I really didn't have a place to stay. I was staying with my you know, best friends at the time, and you know, and so that kind of bummed me out too, with having to cut off relationships that, you know, I was telling y'all about, you know, in my Sunday vlog, about, you know, a couple of my friends that I had been friends with them for over like 10-15 years. And you know, it's hard, you know, because I started realizing who were my friends and who weren't, and I just went through a lot of stuff, and I was drinking a lot. Like, I was just like drinking like really bad, and like I was just drinking tequila straight, like no chase, no ice, no mix, no nothing. Like, I would like literally sit up and like drink, you guys, because I just felt like, you know, I was just like, I felt like I was shit, because I felt like I wasn't doing anything in my life, when in all actuality I was, but it was just the stress of what I was going through that was making me feel like that. So with getting therapy, it has helped me to realize a lot of the stuff that I've gone through, you know, and to help me realize that, you know, that I am a good person, because sometimes I tend to beat myself up more than what I really should, and it hurts sometimes, you know, but I finally got the courage to go and talk to somebody. So that's what I've been doing for like almost a month, and I've told all 3 of my best friends finally, you know, about my anxiety and depression, and in all honesty, it made me feel better, because it was like a secret when it shouldn't have had to been a secret, you know. And I don't know, I didn't feel like my friends was gonna love me any differently. It was just the thought of knowing that, you know, I have anxiety and moderate depression, you know, and the onset of my depression is caused by the anxiety. And I don't know, I'm not ashamed of it anymore, because, you know, a lot of people have to deal with anxiety, you know, but anxiety is not really that bad, because you can work through anxiety. But with depression, it is different levels to depression, and mine is just moderate. It's not severe, which I'm thankful for. But I think when I first moved back here in 2010, I think it was severe, because like I would literally like get up, clean up the house every day, looked for work all day long, and I was a college student too, you know. And then, you know, I was depressed because, you know, I was kind of like in between of like transitioning from different majors, because I was going for psychology, and I knew I didn't want to go for that, but I knew that I have a given heart, so that's why I thought that that was what I was going to want to attain. But I realized that, so I had to change majors, and then, you know, start over fresh with taking classes, and then in the meantime still trying to find work, you know. And like, if I wasn't in class, then I was at home. So, you know, I got depressed because I was sitting at home looking at 4 walls all day, sitting in a clean ass house, you know, because I mean, what else was I to do until I was able to start working, you know. So, you know, nobody's perfect, you guys, and I just hope everybody or anybody who is really watching my vlogs, you know, I just want you to realize that, you know, nobody's perfect, and it's gonna be okay. But it hurt. Like, I was hurting for a long time, and Alexa was my support system, you know, along with my family. But my mom didn't know I was drinking, like, real. She knows I drink, you know. I've been drinking since I was 15 years old, you know. So my mom knew, because one day she found a little wine cooler in my room behind my bed, you know. And her fear was me becoming an alcoholic, because alcoholism tends to run on my side of the family, and she didn't want the same thing happening to me. So you know, I don't drink excessively like I used to, but I will have a drink or two, you know, depending on my mood. But lately I haven't been having a drink every night, and I'm grateful about that, you know. But you know, depression is a serious thing, whether people realize it or not, and it can cause you to have thoughts that you never thought that you would have, i.e. like suicide, for instance. And yeah, you guys, it's just a lot. So I don't know, if y'all want me to talk about my anxiety and depression in a separate video, I will. And, you know, I'll just kind of talk to you guys about my journey. But I'm fixing to do these questions, and I'm fixing to go in here and see if I can get into my appointment before 4 o'clock, because I really don't have to wait a whole nother 40 minutes.